So y'all know Kentucky is normally known for basketball, but here of recent, their football team has been making splashes here and there. So let's take a look into it and let's do our early prediction on the Kentucky Wildcats and see, let's see what possibly their record could be early prediction wise. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so last season, Kentucky went 3-5. Whoa, in conference. Well, they beat Florida, Mississippi State, and Vandy. 3-5 in conference. Made it to a bowl game, crazy enough, to where they played Clemson in a Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. And they lost to Clemson 38-35. Impressive. Ended the season 7-6 overall. 7-6. Okay. For a basketball school, okay. So they played Ball State, Eastern Kentucky, Akron, Vandy, Florida, Georgia, Missouri, Tennessee, Mississippi State, Alabama, South Carolina, Louisville, and Clemson in the bowl. So they beat Ball State, Eastern Kentucky, Akron, Vanderbilt, and Florida. So they won their first two conference games. Then they're going to losing streak. They lose to Georgia, Missouri, and Tennessee. And they barely lost to Tennessee. But Georgia and Missouri kind of handled business. Then they go and they beat Mississippi State 24-3. Then they lose to Alabama. Then they lose to South Carolina by 3. Then they beat Louisville by a touchdown. Okay? So then they go into the bowl game and then they play Clemson, and they give them their record of 7-6. So Kentucky last season, 7-6 overall, got it. Let's go on to 2024 and let's check that schedule out. 2024. All right, so their first 3 games: Southern Miss, South Carolina, Georgia. So they jump in the conference pretty early. Week 2, they got to play South Carolina. Then they go and play Georgia. Then they get Ohio. Then they get Ole Miss, Vandy, Florida, Auburn, Tennessee, Murray State, Texas, and then Louisville. So they play their rival, the last game of the season. They play them last every year. Okay, it's about like Alabama and Auburn. Gotcha. Let's jump right into it. Not going to waste no time. Southern Miss, a dub. South Carolina, a dub. Georgia, a L. Ohio, a dub. Ole Miss, a L. Vanderbilt, a dub. Florida, a dub. Auburn, a L. Tennessee, a L. Murray State, a dub. Texas, an L. And Louisville, I'm going to say a dub. So, with that being said, I got them going 7-5. 7-5. I got Kentucky Wildcats going 7-5, losing to Georgia, Ole Miss, Auburn, Tennessee, and Texas. So not Louisville, but Kentucky got you guys going 7-5. Early prediction though, it's just an early prediction. We probably will do this again later on this page, on this channel. And where I watch a little bit more film, see more guys come in, see the final roster. But yeah, I got Kentucky going 7-5. 7-5, no bowl game. Early prediction.